Am I the asshole for telling Mom that Grandma's house will never be hers so she shouldn't create rules for everyone else? I, 29F, have been living with my mom, 61, and Grandma, 91, for the last 10 months due to an inevitable and nasty breakup. The condition is I would live rent-free as long as I take Grandma to her doctor's appointments on my days off and help out around the house with the little chores. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me. Closing parenthesis. Before I moved in, Mom said I would be sleeping in the living room that smells like dog pee from over the years and my clothes would stay in the garage where there is an insect and rodent problem. Thankfully, Grandma put her foot down and told her to clear out her home office she never uses because there's no reason I should sleep in the living room when there's a room. Over the months, I had been maintaining the small cleaning stuff like vacuuming, mopping, keeping the kitchen clean, loading, unloading the dishwasher, etc. Whenever Grandma pointed out everything I did, Mom would always make a snarky remark saying, she didn't need to do that, I pay for house cleaners. Each time she said that, I always thought in my head, then why the F am I helping out around the house? The list of conditions to keep free rent has grown longer as well, and Mom always comes up with some petty rule for me to follow. For example, I must eat dinner with them and do the dishes each night even if I have to be up super early for work. She knows after a certain time at night, I won't eat because of how it makes me feel in the morning. Lately, Mom has been saying that once Grandma goes that I will be contributing to 50% of the bills including mortgage until the house is sold. I said to Mom, Grandma, put your name on the checks for the bank account that has more than enough to cover expenses, so there is no need to worry on your end. It is also written in the will that you are to use that specific account to pay bills until the house is sold and no one else will be financially responsible. It is not being left to you or anyone in the family, so I think it's morally wrong to have someone else cover half of everything when you will already be financially set to take care of it. It's not your house, won't be your house, so that shouldn't even be a rule for me to stay here if you're financially set. Mom just told me, when she goes, I'm in charge and those are the rules that will be set. I just looked at her and said, then if that's the way you see it, I'll move out immediately. When the time comes, I'll be damned if a family member ever takes advantage of my bank account or takes money from me for a third time for their selfish desires. I said that because Mom used what little of a college fund I had left to me by my grandparents on my dad's side I never got to meet for her habits back in her using days. Everyone knows she stole it and never paid it back. And because my brother has a history of robbing me and never confessed either when I and other family members know it to be true, I offered Grandma to help pay some of the bills when I moved in. She declined and insisted I pay off my debt and save my money. Mom and my brother think I'm being an asshole over this situation, but Grandma and my oldest cousin back me and think that what I said is justified. Am I the ass?